Need that. Let's get the show on the road. One is two. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, that's cool. First time ever being a push start engine. It's pretty cool. Wicked. Let me go ahead and set this up and get with it all. Woo! What is up, everybody? Welcome back to ItsADaily. It's another great day here in Oklahoma. As you can see, the car isn't as loud, and we're actually just in a little cruiser because if you've seen last video, my car's at the shop because after a year of driving it, and I wouldn't say beat on it. I didn't even beat on it at all. But after a year of driving it, it's finally, I guess, taking its toll. And I wouldn't say it broken down, but I went to go get an oil change at Walmart. Just kind of recap, y'all. I went to go get an oil change at Walmart, and then they denied the service charge, because the fact that they found water in the dipstick, which can only lead to potential causes of either a cracked head or even potentially just a blown gasket, which hopefully that's the case. But either way, it wouldn't matter because you can see from the title and the thumbnail, and if you're watching this video right now, go ahead and click that like button, share with your friends, subscribe, stay tuned for more video content because it's about to get better. I know I kind of talked about phase 2, not really so much. I know I've been wanting to talk about it, but I really can't because I don't have the vehicle. But so we're going ahead and I guess you could say we're going to skip phase 2. We're going to phase 3 because of the fact of the situation that's going down right now. So, as I mentioned before, as you can read from the thumbnail, my car is finally going to get cam. That's gonna be intense. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait for it to be here finally. And it sucks because like with the car being at the shop, you know, the fact that I had to rent a car out. I think for 10 days so far I spent about $500 on this freaking car rental, but honestly, like $200 of that, it's only because of the underage fee, which is stupid. I'm not 25 yet, so because of that, I pay about $200 in fees. So technically, for 10 days, I would have only paid $300, which honestly isn't that bad. But the plan for this, before I get more into my car, the plan for this is, for this rental that I'm in right now, this is my last day with it. I meet my mom halfway, and from there we trade cars. So she's gonna be dropping the rental back in Abilene, Texas, and from there I will be taking her BMW that I got her for her Mother's Day gift, just so I could quit spending money on a car rental. So that's how the car situation is working out right now. Luckily, I'm blessed that my parents have multiple vehicles, so if something like this happens, we could just, you know, I could just borrow one of the vehicles. Now leading into my car, like I said, I'm finally going to get cams, and then I guess I can start off with the good news, which is, like I said, I'm gonna get cams, and then I'm also replacing the heads. I will be replacing the stock heads with some GT40 heads. I was thinking about some Triflo's Twisted Wedge 170cc, I think it was, for like $1,300 on LMR, but they're out of order. And honestly, since it's being a convertible, I don't want to do anything too intense. I don't want to maximize and push the crate hard enough to where I'm gonna have to replace it. You know, the goal is just to shoot 300 horsepower, and that's where I want to go with. So I will be replacing the heads. I will be getting a camshaft. Now the thing about that too, I want to go with E303 because I want something mild and still keep it, I guess you say streetable or street raceable. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but I'm just good enough where it won't die out at the stoplight. So E303 would be best. But also the shop is going to look at all the specs and they're going to come out with what would be best for the Mustang, which I would be cool with. But hopefully, I kind of want to say forget it and just go with E303. But like I said, if they recommend E303, then good for me. They recommend something else, so then I don't care, as long as I really just want that the chop sound. You know, it's going to sound really good, especially in the neighborhood. So that's what we're looking at right now, GT40 heads, and then we're going to get it cam. Whatever we decided what it comes with. Now the bad news about this is It's been about a week and a half now. I haven't heard anything about the Mustang being worked on, which really does suck. I know I kind of took it in with no appointments, which is understandable, but even then, you know, back home in Texas, I could take a car, walk in, and you know, within a few days, it's already being serviced and being done with. Like my mom, for instance, before I get the BMW, the thermostat on the BMW has to be changed out. She took it in 2 days ago. I mean, yeah, it's a small job, but it's already been serviced and it's ready to go back on the road. But I'm not complaining. I'm just blessed. Like I said, I have another car in hand, so I can quit spending money on rentals. And so, you know, that really sucks. The goal is to hopefully have the car back on the road by the end of the month. Hopefully it could be here by the end of the month, because if not, then there's some serious issues, just because in that case they had it, what, January 6th or something like that, and they can get it by the end of the month. Well, then I better be getting like at least a text saying like, hey, this is wrong with your car, this, and this, instead of, hey, we're just now got to your car and we're just now installing all these parts. That means I waited a whole month. You know, honestly, I rather would have paid it to get shit back home, get it done within a week, and then come back. But you know, I'm not really in a rush, because like I do want it to be perfected, just because this is my only daily car, and so because of that, I can't afford anything majorly to happen. But even then, let's say something does happen, hopefully I could just take it back to them and then they can fix it for free, because then there's something wrong that on their end that they did. But who knows? Like I said, they get a lot of good reviews from everybody. Everybody recommends them, so hopefully we get to hear something good. Hopefully by, what's today, Thursday? So hopefully by mid of next week I can actually get some kind of news about it. If not, I do plan on going up there in person to see what's going on, mainly because I need to go get my apartment key. So that's the big reason why I will stop by. And then if I still see my car out on the road or not being worked on, I'm gonna be pretty upset, ask a couple questions, and kind of like observe what's going on. Because as of right now, like he says, he really doesn't have anybody to work on it. They've been around this time, it's like super busy around the year, which is respectable because the income tax, especially with the stem checks. So a lot of people want to get a lot of things worked on. But like I said, hopefully it really does get worked on. But honestly, like I said, hopefully by the end of the month we can have it back on the road, and then we get to hear that chomp. It's gonna be insane. I cannot wait, because like from what I've seen on YouTube, I will be the only exhaust setup with this, and I'm really looking forward for it, because I will be the first on YouTube. And then I would think it's gonna be pretty loud, because a lot of people go for like a mild loud aggressiveness. You know, a lot of people go with the Flowmasters, which is like a 2.5 out of 5 on the loudness chart from American Muscle. Mine's 5 out of 5, so it's gonna be one hell of a good deep sound. So that's it right now. That's where I want to get y'all with. Tell y'all what's the plan with the Mustang. We're gonna get, you know, sorry for the wait. You know, I've been trying to go back and forth what I want to do with the mechanic, the owner, Tony. So hopefully, like I said, by the end of the month I can see what's going on, and you know, stay tuned. You know, don't forget to hit that subscribe, like the video. I know I've just been talking, but I'm on my way to go get a haircut and go pay some bills. So we're gonna, hopefully the next video you'll see it, I will have my car and it's cam. So like I said, click the like button, share with your friends, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. That's what's gonna help a lot. You know, the goal is to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the year, and that's what we're gonna shoot for. So stay tuned, we'll catch you later. The boy's out. Skadoosh.